going on, y'all? Welcome to Office Hours. I am your host, Quazelle. Today, we have a special guest, long-standing friend of mine, very talented producer, has worked with acts like Rick Ross, Elijah Blake, Bryson Tiller, Dreezy, etc., etc. Chill Hnly.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. Thank you for
Pleasure
coming
to be
by.
here. Thank you.
Yeah, how you feeling this morning?
I'm doing well, man. You got me up early.
Got you up early.
Yeah.
I apologize, had to work with the studio hours, but we here.
Yes, sir.
We here. So I want to talk about your beginnings. I want to talk about where Chill Hnly got his start.
Man, all right. I got my start in high school.
In high school?
Yeah, high school.
Okay.
I had a friend of mine introduce me to Fruity Loops, FL Studio, as they call it now.
Okay.
At the time, I was just trying to make house mixes to play at like local parties in high school.
How was that going?
It was it was ass at first.
It was ass.
Yeah. I had to take some time to really hone my skills, but I worked at it every single day. At first it was just house mixes, and then you was actually the person that came and told me. You was like, bro, why don't you make real music, like beats?
I remember that.
I was like, damn, you might be onto something. So I started doing that, and then in the midst of doing that, I found some people within my community that were doing the same thing, and I found my partner at the time, Fayo, and we formed a duo, so it was Fayo and Chill. And from there, we started to send out a bunch of music to A&Rs.
How were you finding these A&Rs to send music to?
At the time, I was just using what I had, so we were just, me and him were going on YouTube. Going on Twitter, on Google. We were looking up the email addresses to different A&Rs at major labels, and we were sending out beat packs every couple of days. And eventually somebody hit back, which happened to be the MIDI Mafia. They did 21 Questions for 50 Cent, and they did a lot of the Lonnie Bro collection.
Frank Ocean.
For Frank Ocean. So yeah, they were pretty established at the time, and we were just hungry young dudes, and we were just trying to make a name for ourselves. So we were working with them heavily, and we were able to get our first placements.
What did that feel like to hear back from them? Like how long were you on socials scouring for A&R emails before you finally?
Probably about maybe about a good 6 months.
That's a quick turnaround, relatively.
Yeah, but once we got our first initial contact with them, things started to pick up pretty quickly. And within the first 3 months of meeting them, we had our first placement. So.
Yeah, and what placement was that?
It was Eric Bellinger, Club Lights. It featured Tank on it. So at that time, to go from nothing, as a college kid, to that, it was crazy. And at the time, Eric Bellinger, he's a lot more accomplished now, but even back then he was very accomplished. He had won some Grammys from songwriting prior, so it was a big deal for us. Like me and him, we cried over it. We was in your room in your basement.
I remember.
We was just it was a major turning point for us, and it changed my life.
Yeah. And at this time, where are you? Are you in LA yet? Are you still in Philly?
I'm in LA. I'm located in LA.
Okay. I mean, when you got your first placement.
Oh, when I got my first placement, I was still in Philly. I was still there. I was taking trips to LA. Just around times when I knew LA would be a lot going on. So around BET weekend and Grammy week, stuff like that, we were flying out for those times when we knew a lot of artists would be in one place at the same time. So we were able to get a lot of placements through that, just being at the right place at the right time, pulling up at all the studio sessions we can, trying to pull up to whatever, if people are having you know, Grammy parties or events or whatever. We're just trying to just be in the mix because nobody knows us yet. We're like new faces.
So what was that like for you? Like being two kids in mom's basement, making beats. You take that first flight to LA and all of a sudden you're in studio session. Like what was that feeling for you?
It was like a dream come true because before that we had never really been in like any real studios. Everything was just from the muscle. You know, we making music in the basement. We pulling up the sessions when we can. Like we don't got no money, we don't got nothing. We just whoever is around that was around us that was making music, we were trying to tap in with them, just trying to, you know, get our beak wet. Pause.
Right.
You know.
Okay. So you in LA, or you're visiting LA, you get your first placement. At what point do you transition to LA, like to move here?
In 2015, we were fortunate enough to land a placement on Bryson Tiller. At the time, Bryson, he wasn't signed yet, and he was still shopping around Trap Soul. And eventually he signed with Sony RCA, and he was going to put out an album. Like at first, we sent him music when he was just still on SoundCloud, and we just saw a lot of potential in him because we thought he was fire at the time.
How'd you guys hear about him, find out about him?
We found out through our management, which was Earl Johnson. He works at Rock Nation, and he set up the play for us and was able to get the music over to him. So he was early on it, and it was a very big deal for us. That's what actually caused us to move to LA, because Bryson was getting so much traction at the time that labels and publishers were looking to see like who was a part of his project and who he was working with. So when we moved out here, we were able to take a lot of meetings and just, you know, put a face to the name, because people had heard our music, but they never met us because we didn't live out here yet. So that was like the initial meeting for us going around and, you know, just meeting everybody for the first time. So that was a crucial time for us.
Trap Soul comes out, and what's the name of the song that you produced for Bryson?
It's 4 Hour Long.
4 Hour Long.
It's like, it's between Exchange and Don't, so it's like you can't miss it.
You can't miss it. It's the two biggest songs on the record, on the album, and then it goes Don't, You Guys, and then Exchange, right? So Trap Soul goes on to do what it does. We look at it now, 10 years later, it's on every list as album of the decade or one of the top 10 albums of the decade. How do you feel about that in hindsight? Like, do you, like, does that mean anything to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was huge for us. Like, it allowed us to get into a lot more rooms and work with more people, and it garnered a certain level of respect when we're amongst peers, and that was important for us at the time, for sure. It's a little bittersweet looking back on it because we did sample Jodeci, and that took a chunk of our publishing, which we were a little salty about, but that's the industry.
Samples will do that.
That's how stuff goes.
Yeah.
If you're gonna use somebody else's works, you know, they're entitled to a percentage of that for sure. So that was a lesson learned.
So after Trap Soul does what it does and you guys are getting more motion, how come you never leaned into going like the pub deal route?
Just because at the time we wanted to just get a little more motion going. And, you know, maybe possibly get some singles and stuff like that. It didn't pan out that way just because a lot of stuff started happening, but not having a publishing deal allowed me like a certain type of freedom though, to be able to like work with whoever, whenever. It's positive and negatives to everything, you know, because I've seen people get into deals and it was terrible for them. You know, it's hard for them to get out. Once they get that money, you know, they got to recoup it, and, you know, sometimes it's with interest, and they're taking some of your publishing, you know, so You gotta wait until you recoup to re-up. It's just a whole lot of things. And sometimes people never get to that point. It just it's however they deal with it.
Is a pub deal something that you would be open to at this point in your career?
If the terms are right, you know, that's with any deal. I'm not so naive to the point where somebody could just throw some numbers in my face and I'm just going to jump. Like, it has to make sense. I want to make sure it's something I can get out of and I'm not just a slave forever, you know, because that happens too.
I feel that. What would you recommend for that kid back in Philly right now in his basement, his mom's basement, and his friend's basement, doing whatever to try to get to that next stage in their career? Like,
my answer now might be a little different than what it might have been before, just because when I first started coming up, like, social media, it was different. It wasn't what it is now. So I would definitely tell them to utilize the tools that they have in front of them. You know, like TikTok didn't exist and all of this other stuff didn't exist. So I was sending out emails because that's all I had. But if I had these other avenues, I would have been using that too.
so you just would have been on TikTok dancing and...
Nah, I mean, you know, teach his own.
Okay.
For some people, that's their thing. But like, just utilizing it as something to network.
Okay.
So whatever you have that you can network and you can get to people,
I feel that.
I would tell them to do that.
I feel that.
And also work across, work with peers, work with people that are at your level, you know.
That's a good point. I feel like a lot of people are always looking up and trying to figure out how they can get something from the person that they think can help them, instead of trying to figure out how they can help that person if they are reaching up, or how can you collectively build something so that the people up ask you to come join them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's actually how a lot of my career has went. I've always been the guy that has worked with the new artists or with the, you know, the person that's not as established, and then they become something. It's easier to get in and work with somebody when they're just, you know, when they're just building, instead of trying to break in the mansion when it's already built. It's like, you know, those guys already have their people. They already have their go-to guys. Like, it's like you have to kind of get established yourself for them to even notice you and want to work with you. So there's work that you have to do on your own before I think you should be trying to just only work with the biggest people you can find. It's like, yeah, that's cool. If you get the opportunity, definitely do that. But there's a lot more people you can work with that you have more access to. You know, so I think that always be looking for new talent to work with. That's what I think.
That's a good word. That's a good word. As far as new talent, who are some people that you've been tapping in with as of late, or names that may have caught your eye that you're like, I would love to tap in with this newcomer?
I mean, it's nobody in particular. I'm down to work with any and everybody. But as of late, I've been working with Fabo a little bit. I don't know if you know him. He's an R&B artist.
Super talented.
He's talented.
I've seen his set.
I've been in some sessions with plenty of people, bro. But it's just like, I never know what's going to be the thing that's going to catch. You know, it's just, I'm going in, you know, trying to provide my services to whoever needs it. You know how music is. You know, sometimes stuff may never come out. Sometimes it may take months to come out. You just never know. Sometimes it could come out independently. They could get a situation. It comes out on a major. It's just like, you just never know. I just go in and try to do my thing and put my best foot forward. Try to make the best music possible with whoever. You know, I feel like I can be an asset in whatever room I'm in, because I can engineer a little bit, do a little bit of songwriting, so I understand that side of it. You know, definitely still my number one is production, but you know, I can go into any session, no matter who's in there, and I feel like I can be an asset for sure.
I think that's something that's a little slept on. Like, I feel like, I know for me as an engineer, when I'm in a session, I think what helps me out is the fact that I understand songwriting very well. And I know that there are engineers who may do X, Y, and Z better, but because I got that little extra edge and the artist knows that when they're struggling with an idea or a melody, I can hit the talk back and I can help them move the song along. And being multifaceted is a thing that I think people don't lean into enough. I think that there is a such thing of being a jack of all trades and a master of none, but increase your skill set.
For sure. I think, actually, to be honest with you, I think these days you can't survive unless you wear multiple hats. You need to be able to do multiple things and have multiple skills. You know, the days of you just being great at one thing, I don't think that flies anymore. Even for producers, like, you know, it's more, it goes beyond just the production. I mean, it goes beyond just making the music. You know, people want to get in tune with who you are, want to be invested in your personality and whatever content you're making. You know, it encompasses all of it.
How's that for you, coming from an age where a time when personal brand wasn't much of a thing to now in 2024, it feels like people have to like you more than they like the music?
It's definitely been a transition for me, because like I'm very much somebody that kind of is behind the scenes, and you know, I'm all about doing the actual work of it instead of being in front of the camera. It's not really my thing, but I know that it's crucial now, and it's something that you have to do, at least a little bit. Yeah, people have to get into you.
But at least you know.
Yeah,
and if you know, you can do something about it.
For sure. I definitely want to get on it more, have more of a presence online, but you know, that's just not really my personality like that. You know, I do better in like more personal settings and you know, speaking to people one-on-one.
I feel that. Let's talk a little bit more about the writing and the artist part of Chill Hnly. Like when did that start?
That kind of started just being in a lot of sessions and being around a lot of other songwriters and artists and seeing how they work. And then knowing that I have, like, you know, solid music and I might have an idea that I want to lay down to it. So it started off as me just trying to songwrite over my own stuff. You know, possibly the pitch, you know, you never know where stuff is going to end up, but that's where it began at. It turned into me actually putting stuff out, because I'm like, man, I got some of these songs that are sitting on my computer and they're pretty good. You know, I should let the world hear it. As far as artistry goes, I like to pick my spots with it. Like, I would rather do it on some like you see how Pharrell does music. It's like he's a producer first and everybody knows that. But like, you know, he'll pop out, give you a happy, you know, he'll pop out, give you an EP or something, might give you an album, but like it's few and far in between.
Right, like you're not anticipating the next Pharrell album, but you're happy when it happens.
Absolutely, for sure.
See what I did there? Happy. Yeah, bars. So if you had to pick one song from Chill Hnly for people to go tap into and understand you as the artist, songwriter, what song would that be?
One of my favorite songs, I think, is How It Goes. That's one of my songs.
How It Goes.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I think it was pretty solid as far as the writing and the production. It's a couple years old now, but I think what I was saying on it, people can relate to.
Yeah, I like How It Goes. How It Goes is a good one. What are you working on now? Like what's next for Chill?
Man, I'm really just trying to get in the studio. You know, I've been in the studio trying to work with whoever and just trying to spread my music as far and wide as possible. And I'm here for the work. You know, that's my favorite thing to do. I like being in the studio. I like working with people. You know, that's what it is for me. The rest of the year, you can probably expect some stuff to come out with other people, you know, so that's what I'm looking forward to.
What do you feel people should know about you that may be misunderstood?
I think it's a lot of out of sight, out of mind. You know, people might feel like just because they don't see you all the time, they might think you're not doing anything. So I guess maybe that's one of the things that could be misconstrued about me, is that people don't see me all the time. But always know that I'm working on something. You know, I got a ton of music. I'm always trying to be in sessions, trying to work with whoever.
Well, Chill, I appreciate you coming through. Tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on social media, all platforms under @Chill Hnly, ChillHnly, and yeah, you can find me everywhere.
Let's get to the session. Let's make a beat. Maybe cut a little scratch vocal and see what we come up with.
All right, let's get it.
So, I'm thinking we start by you making a loop. Let's get like 4-8 bars going. Whatever you please, whatever your vibe is, and then we'll loop it up in Pro Tools and we'll see what we come up with.
All right, let's get it.
Let's start. I try.
Let's see.
I'm not that great at producing.
I know it's taking me a minute. I'm just
Ain't no
scoping out
rush.
what you got. Yeah, I missed this. I don't have this no more.
Keyscape.
Yeah,
Spectrasonics make dope shit.
they do.
It's an update for Omnispirit I didn't put in there yet.
I think you're already saved. Hi-hat gave me like a Timberland vibe. think pattern-wise, maybe do like a 4-bar intro, maybe do like a little,
Yeah, I got you.
yeah, 8-bar hook, 8-bar verse, 12-bar verse. Yeah, that felt good.
Yeah, I would have did a little more, but
No, that's cool. It's a skeleton. We're gonna get some scratch vocals on it.
yeah.
And then, yeah, so we come out with. Yeah.
Do 8 bars.
That's perfect.
Get in and out of there. Get him up out of there. All right. We should be good with that.
Yeah. I like where we at. I think that at this point we should load this into Pro Tools, get some scratch vocals, have you vibe out, and we'll go from there. You know what you're doing.
All right, let's get it.
Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, I can understand. This is a lot better.
All right, bet. So what I'm gonna do is let's run it from the top again, and yeah, just shoot out random melodies. Like, don't even concern yourself so much with lyrics. Just do the melody that feels the best. And
Okay.
It's recording? Why can't you love me the way I love you? Did things for you I can't do for some. Can't you love me the way I love you? Did things I can't do for someone else do. Yeah. Making me
choose. Making me choose. Making me choose.
Let's try that. Those first two lines. Why can't you love me the way I love you? Dun, 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 dun. Let's try those two coming in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why can't you love me the way I love you? The things I couldn't do for someone new. Making me choose. Yeah, don't play this game to lose. Why can't you love me the way I love you? Tell me why. Hey, tell me why. Why can't you love me the way I love you? The things I could never do for some. I don't got the words right. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Wait, remember, it's not even about the words so much as it is about the melody.
I know. I'm trying to figure out the melody too.
I'm gonna move those lyrics.
You just threw me in here. I ain't even get the chance to I ain't get to do nothing for it.
That's the point. Just vibe out. It's because it's not even technical. Just make it feel good. But it feels like you going in the right direction.
All right. Why can't you love me the way I love you? The things I can't do for someone else new.
But just that first line.
All right. Why?
That was it right there.
Right, I forgot it's 2 bars.
That's cool. I'm gonna give you 1 bar. Is that better?
Why can't you love me the way I love you?
One more time.
Why can't you love me the way I love you?
Catch that note on love.
Alright. Why can't you love me the way I love you?
It's a little flat on love. Why can't you love me?
Love. Why can't?
Yeah. Go for go for the note though. Like yeah. The tune feel like it's in the right key though, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Why can't you love me the way I love?
Yeah. Go for the note.
Why can't you? Oh. I gotta catch that shit. Put a measurement on one. Alright. Why can't you love me the way I love you?
That was the best one. One more time.
Yeah. Why can't you love me the way I love you? Why can't you love? Why can't you love me the way I love you? Why can't you love me the way I love you? These things I can't do for someone else new. Why can't you love me the way I love you? These things I can't do for someone else new.
Let's get that making me choose part one more time.
Alright. The things I can't do for someone else new. Yeah. You make me choose. Make me choose. You make me choose. Make me choose. Yeah. The things I can't
Play back.
do for someone else new. You make me choose. Make me choose. Make me choose. Make me choose. choose, make me choose, make me choose, make me choose, don't make me choose, make me choose, make me choose.
Do that. Don't make me choose.
Make me choose, don't make me choose, don't make me choose, don't make me choose, don't make me choose between me and you. Yeah. Make me choose.
Play back.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm here. Make me choose, don't make me choose, don't make me choose, don't make me choose between me and you. Alright, let me do those again. Make me choose, make me choose, make me choose between me and you. Make me choose between me and you. Make me choose, make me choose, make me choose between me and you. Make me choose between me and you.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at that. Come out.
Alright.
Yeah, I like the direction you went with it. I think that it's fun, it's bouncy. Like, of course, if we had some more time, we could tighten up the lyrics and all that stuff, but it feels good.
Why can't you love me the way I love you? The things I can't do for someone else new. Yeah. You make me choose, make me choose, make me choose, make me choose, make me choose between me and you. Make me choose between me and you.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I definitely see that I could probably place the first two bars after the second half, so it could kind of loop over.
Either that, I mean, yeah, when I was listening to it, it's either you could fly that the first part and just double it, make it longer, or
Yeah.
I could continue that pocket that I had started from the first two bars and do that on the second part of the hook.
I follow. Yeah, and like have like a different lyric.
Different lyric, but same pocket,
Same bounce.
on there.
No, I follow.
And then the hook will pretty much be done, at least the top line.
Word.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Feels good, bro. Hey, you did your shit.
appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I appreciate you coming through. Chill Hnly, crock pot chill, slow cook.
I know. You know, watch the wrist work.
Watch the wrist work.
Something light. You know
Word.
what I mean?
I appreciate you, bro. This is great. I appreciate you being the first guest.
Absolutely, you're my
Super
guy.
easy. No pressure. We've been working together since we was about 15, 16. So
Just another day at the office.
it's another day at the office.
Mhm.
Office hour. Okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Crock pot.
For sure.
Okay. My guy. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Office Hours with myself, Quazelle, Chill Hnly, powered by Watch. Big ups to Watch Network for having us, and we will catch you all next time. Thank you.